Alright guys, you are welcome once again to my YouTube channel. And today we are going to take a look at one of the most challenging questions that my JHS students have not been able to solve. So I'm going to take my time to explain and teach how to solve this particular question on my YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe to keep the channel growing. Thank you. Let's take the question for today. There are 50 pupils in a class. Out of this number, 1 out of 10 speak French only, and 4 out of 5 of the remainder speak both French and English. If the rest speak English only, find the number of students who speak A. Both French and English, B. Only English, C. Draw a Venn diagram to illustrate the information. So let's see how best we can solve this particular question. From the question, the total number of pupils in the class is equal to 50. And then the fraction that speaks French only is equal to 1 out of 10. And the fraction of the remainder that speaks both French and English is equal to 4 out of 5. So let's write that particular one down. So from here, we have the total number of pupils in the class, those who speak French only, and then those who speak both French and English, all right, in fraction terms. Now, before we calculate for or we find the number of pupils who speak both French and English, as in the answer that the question A demands, there is the need for us to find the number of pupils who speak French only, all right? Because over here, it says those who speak both French and English is equal to 4 out of 5 of the remainder. So what remainder is it talking about? This comes first in the question. So we need to find the number of pupils who speak French only. And then after solving for that, we subtract it from the total number of pupils. And then that will give us the remainder, of which we can find the 4 out of 5 of it. All right. So let us calculate or find the number of pupils who speak French only over here. So to find the number of pupils who speak French only, its fraction is 1 out of 10. So we find 1 out of 10 of or multiplied by the total number of pupils in the class, which is 50 pupils. So 10 will divide itself over here, 1, and then divide 50 5 times, all right? So 1 out of 1 will give us 1, multiplied by what? 5. And this will give us 5 pupils, all right? This will give us 5 pupils. So now, the number of pupils who speak French only is equal to what? 5 pupils. Okay, so how then do we know the remainder that we are going to find 4 out of 5 of? So to find the remainder of pupils left, okay, that we have to find the 4 out of 5 of it, we need to subtract the 5 pupils from the total number of pupils. So the remainder of pupils will be 50, okay? 50 minus 5, and this will give us 45 pupils, okay? So this is the remainder left. So now let's box on. So now we are going to calculate for the A. The A says find the number of pupils who speak both French and English. So the number of pupils who speak both French and English. So to find the number of people who speak both French and English, in the question, we were given the fraction, okay, of the number of people who speak both French and English, and we had it to be 4 out of 5. And the question says 4 out of 5 of the remainder speak both French and English. So of in mathematics, the question says 4 out of 5 of the remainder speak both French and English. So of in mathematics, all right, 4 out of 5 of the remainder. So it follows that over here, of in mathematics means multiplication. So 4 out of 5 of, meaning multiplied by the remainder. And the remainder, we found it to be 45. All right, 45 pupils. So the remainder is 45 pupils. Is it clear? So over here, it follows that 5 will divide itself a single time and divide 45 9 times. So now we have 4 out of 1, which will give us 4. Now multiplied by 9. And this will give us 4 multiplies 9. We have 36. Over here, it means that 36 pupils speak both French and English. All right, so the A is solved. We have solved for the A. Now let's go on to the B. The B says we should find the number of people who speak only English. So let's go to the B. So people who speak only English, that's what we are going to calculate for. And to find those who speak only English, this is how we go about it. I'll draw the Venn diagram and then use it to explain this particular one. So let's draw the Venn diagram. Because of the length of time of the video, I will do it freehand sketch, all right? But you are supposed to draw this using a pencil, and you are supposed to draw the circles using the pencil. Any other thing you write, you use a pen, all right? So F would denote those who speak French, and E would denote those who speak English, all right? So this is what we have, all right? Good. And then from the question, we have been able to find those who speak French only. When we calculated it, we had 5 pupils from the top. Those who speak French only, 5 pupils. So over here represents those who speak French only. So over here we have 5. Okay, only here from this region to this side. 5, those who speak French only. And then we calculated and found those who speak both French and English to be 36. So both French and English will be the intersection, which is 36. I believe you have followed. Now that we have this, now the B demands that we find the number of people who speak only English. And over here, this is the region that represents those who speak only English. We don't know that particular region. So I will use any variable to denote that particular region. Let's say Y. Okay. Let Y be the number of people who speak only English. So Y over here. And then we have the universal set to be 50. That is the total number of pupils in the class. I believe we have followed. Good. Now, to find Y, there is no complement in the question. So this region, there is nothing there. All right. So to find Y, that is the number of people who speak English only, we will need to add these 3 regions and then equate it to the universal set. So we add this, this, and that, and equate it to the universal set. All right. So we are solving the B. So it will be the sum of 5, 36, Y, and then equating it to the universal set, which is 50. So 5 plus 36 will give us 41, then plus y. And we have 50. All right. So to find y, 41 is the intruder. It needs to live here so that we can make y the subject and find y. To make this happen, we subtract 41 from this. Then we add a plus y. And then we go here, we subtract the same 41 from the 50. So subtract 41 from here, and then the 41 will go to 0. And then you have only y standing. All right? And then go here, subtract the same 41 that you subtracted here. Subtract it from the right-hand side. All right? And then 50 minus 41 over here will give you 9. Let me use this region to explain this to you. All right? This is what we are taught in schools, that when you get here, 41 plus y is equal to 50. There is a simple understanding that this 41 is positive, and then it will cross the is equal to sign. Okay? And then you have only y standing here. So if the 41 crosses the equal to sign, it will become negative. So it will be 50, then minus what? 41. This is what we have here. All right? 50 minus 41. Okay? So it's a matter of subtracting the value that needs to leave the left-hand side for you to make y the subject. Subtracting it from itself and then finding the same difference over here. So you subtract 41 from the right-hand side as well as the left-hand side. Okay? Subtract it from here and there. That is the understanding that the 41 will cross the equal to sign, and then it will give you minus 41. It's the same thing. So nothing changes there. It is not a new thing. All right? So y will give you 9. So over here, this y, which is representing the number of students who speak English only, is now 9. That is what we have. So y is equal to 9. Okay? The y here is now 9. Have you followed? So we've been able to calculate for the number of students who speak English only, and we have it to be what? 9. So those who speak English only is what? 9. So let's come here. Peoples who speak only is equal to what? 9. So note this. All right, note this. This region represents those who speak English only. And we are done with that. So now let's box on and then go on to C, which says draw a Venn diagram to illustrate the information. So I have drawn a Venn diagram over here, but there is not a complete one. All right. So let's move on to my next page and let's solve the C. So I'll draw the Venn diagram and represent all these regions there. So those who speak French are those who are here, and those who speak English are those who are found here, the pupils who are found here. And then over here, we have the universal set, and it is 50. So let's draw one circle here, and then let them intersect. From what we solved, we had those who speak French only to be 5. Those who speak French, both French and English. Those who speak both French and English to be 36. And then those who speak English only to be 9. Remember, we represented it by using y. All right? And that is 9. We had it to be 9. So, if those who speak French only is 5, those who speak both French and English, 36, and those who speak English only is 9. All right? How many people speak French over here? So this whole region, this whole circle represents those who speak French. To find the number of students who speak French, you add 5 to 36. So 5 plus 36, and this will give us 41. So those who speak French over here will be 41. And then to find the number of pupils who speak English 2, those who speak English will be number of people who speak both French and English plus the number of people who speak only English. So it will be 36 plus 9. This region is this. So it will be 36 plus 9. And this will give us 45. So over here we have 45. Right. So we are done. We are done. Okay. So when you come here, when you add 5 to 36, you have 41. Okay. Let's do analysis over here. 5. Let's arrange them. We have 36, then 9, then 5. When you add 36 plus 9, 45. So 45 plus 5 is 50. I believe we have followed. And this 50 represents the universal set because there is no complement over here. When you add this and that, it should give you the universal set, which is what? 50. Do we get it? When you add this region to this region and to that region, the sum of the three regions should be equal to the universal set, which is the number of pupils in the class. All right. So this question is solved. So when we solved it, we found out that the number of pupils who speak both French and English, we had it to be 36. We had it to be 36. And those who speak only English, over here, we had it to be 9. All right. And we have illustrated it on the Venn diagram. So we are done. And this is how you solve this challenging question that my students are faced with. Do well to subscribe to the channel to keep the channel growing. I'm out.